Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a Day in the Neighborhood, our Tuesday morning live. I am Crumbleweed 420. I want to thank everybody for being here on this, at least up here in upstate New York, a very fucking cold, snowy morning, which is only going to get worse, and that's fine. So we'll just deal with that today. A couple things before I get into the side chat. This is for 21 years or older. Nothing for sale or trade ever. And everything that we do here is for educational and documentary purposes. Alrighty, I'm going to hop over into the side chat because I see a lot of people have written a lot of stuff in there. So let me get caught up real quick. John Lindsay and Maine, thank you so much for popping in. You guys were in way early yesterday. Way early. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Gene, how are you, my friend? I hope work is treating you well. Much love and respect right back at you. Boy, man, you and John Lindsay had a lot of fun in here. Dropping a little spam, little of this, little of that. Cabs, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Anthony, good morning. Good morning. Ooh, little pain today, Cabs, but mushrooms took care of it for you. Good, good. Gypsy grape now. Excellent, Cabs. Excellent. Ace-O-Matic, what's going on? What is going on, Ace? Working on packages for mailing out today, Cabs? Nice. Yes, the old sip before you rip. Stone Root, what is up, my friend? Yeah, roads are a sheet of ice. I am guessing that. I haven't been out yet, but I let the dog out, and he was sliding around on his little toenails, so I'm guessing it's a little icy out there. Good morning, Reese. How are you, my friend? Shadow, good morning. I know you're at work, and thank you so much for listening along. Always greatly appreciated. Crumble's been walking around with this joint for like the last 10 minutes, so I figured, why put it out? We're battling for number one. I like that, man. I like that. Yo, Growmaster Flash, good morning. Good morning. Ooh, dropped the wife off at the airport at 2 o'clock. I'm surprised they're having flights go out with all that ice. Yes, John Lindsay, you are number one. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, indeed. Yeah, a lot of weird weather coming from that storm that hit the East Coast. I was going to ask you that, Maine, if your son's flight got canceled. Yeah, it's just wonky. I mean, if I look at it on our weather map for our next 10-day forecast, I think it's today and tomorrow are supposed to be the two crappiest days, and then it's back up to 40s and 50s, so, or something reasonable like that. Oh, that sucks, Maine. That sucks. Now, has he got to get right back to work, or does he work for himself? Oh, okay, Stone. So she had gotten bumped already. Hey, real Tommy. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're staying warm and that the snow is lightening up there in good old CT. I'll tell you what the funny part is. For all the years I spent there, I talked to nobody from Connecticut. You guys on here are the only people that I talk to from Connecticut, and that's pretty funny. Oh, garage build this week. Nice. I don't know. Give a lot of credit to people who can have that engineering state of mind, can build things like that. I find it pretty freaking incredible. Not that with a set of instructions and a couple of helpers, I probably couldn't pull something off, but it would take me 5 times longer than it would somebody else, just because I don't know how to do it. Who, 20 inches, Tommy? Damn. Yeah, we only have 4 to 7 coming today. That's it. Between today and tomorrow, I guess. Yo, Gene, there you are, my friend. How goes it, good sir? How goes it? It is 5:30. Anybody interested in taking a rip? Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. I am doing absolutely fantastic. Tomorrow is the tomorrow is the hours flip for my job. For those of you who don't know, the new job that I started, I shift to overnights starting tomorrow. So it'll be overnights, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. I'm looking forward to it, believe it or not. I really am. You only got 2 inches, Stone? You just got the ice, though. That's got to be hell on your body, calves. Going back and forth by those 20 plus degree temperature swings. Like right now, they're running plows outside right now. There's no snow on the ground. So I don't know if they're spreading sand at the same time because it's too cold for them to put salt down. It's just not going to fucking melt anything. So they do sand up here. I know, because if you look in my side yard, it looks like all the snow is covered in dirt because it all blows off the road across out into my field. Yeah, I bet, Cav. I bet. I bet. How'd everybody make it through their, oh, I bet the mushroom helps a lot, Cavs. I like that. You said you woke up in some pain this morning, a little bit of mushrooms, no pain, no more. That's nice. It's nice indeed. Now you have ice and more ice, Stone. See, here, believe it or not, they put beet juice down on the roads if we're going to have really cold temperatures because it takes a lot lower temperature for that to freeze than it does the salt that they put on the ground. So they'll generally do that on the highways. You'll see it leaves white trails all over the place from the boom arms when they spread it all down. It's pretty interesting. Bizarre, but pretty interesting. Absolutely, Cavs. Absolutely. So, Cavs, I have a question for you. How long have you been off your gabapentin? And how long did it take for you to stop feeling any of the side effects? If you don't mind me asking. So I'm down to that last 300. What I'm thinking of doing is I've been on the 300 for 2 weeks. This will be the 3rd week. Okay. All right. Just so I know. Just so I have an idea of what I might be looking at down the road. But that's good to know. Thank you, Cav. Thank you. Telling you, only made 1 cup of coffee this morning. I can tell you right now that may have been a mistake, so I may get up in the middle of this and Make some more coffee. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Yo, Rock Solo! Rock Solo. What's up, Rock? Thanks so much for stopping in. Saw you on yesterday. You were on quite a bit. It was nice. I lurked around a little bit in there. Stone Root said I already had 3 cups. Yeah. I don't know. I got up at like 10 to 4 and was screwing around and didn't make coffee. I was playing with the dog. Cab said I may take more mushrooms. I could today. I could use that to help me flip my sleep schedule for tonight. Syntax, my friend. Oh, you got some more snow again. Surprise. We got some too. And, well, now it's 12 out. When I got up, it was 14. So, Big Nog, what is up, my friend? What is up? Is that Tim and Valencia? I see. Good morning, Tim Yak. What is up, good sir? What is up? Oh, you have a great day too, Rock. A super great day. I hope weather's treating you well there and you don't have to go dig yourself out underneath a bunch of shit. Yeah, I think I'm going to Cab. Nothing humongous, but I think that would be a good plan for Crumble. Mr. Crowley, dear. Hey, how are your plants today? How are your plants? Even a bad day on mushrooms is a good day, Cavs. And as I said, I've only had what people would consider one bad trip, and I consider it the best trip of all. So it's all open for interpretation. Gonna start cutting 1 gallon jugs. Little mini greenhouses, Syntax? Nice, nice. Yo, grow one plant. What's up? What is up? Good. I'm glad, Mr. Crowley. I'm glad. Hey, good morning, Jody. How are you? Hope you brought coffee. Yes, I see you have a cup with you. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Wonder how Fabian did fishing yesterday. I was just thinking about him. Just thinking about him. Yeah, that's just it. I don't think it always has to be monumental amounts. Oh, grow one. Thank you. I'm glad you got a day off. That's nice. That's fair, Stone Root. That is fair. Talking about the only bad trip that they had from shrooms was when they were in a bad situation and not ready to deal with it. I could see that. I could absolutely see that. Or if somebody didn't know they were ingesting mushrooms. I know stuff like that has happened before. Be it chocolates that have them in it or something, and somebody's not fully aware, but just enough to kick off the day. I like that. I like that. And it obviously helped you with your pain as well, so that's a bonus. Or everything else is the bonus, I guess, when you really get down to it. So yeah, I'm starting to struggle with names for the morning live. So I'm just going to start putting bullshit up in there from, like, I don't know, childhood stuff and see if it encourages anybody to wander in. They know we talk about anything and everything in here for the most part. So I don't think a name's going to make somebody come or not come in to see our live in the morning. Well, no, I take that back. If I put something super controversial up there, I know I'll get a bunch of people here, and I will not do that again. Though maybe, just for fun. Because I think I know a lot more about managing a room now than I did when I did that before. Big shout out to the 27 people in here right now. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you want me to do it again, Maine? As long as my super moderators will be here, I'll do it again. You remember that day, don't you, Maine, when I did the conspiracy theories? Holy shit. Oh, that's very nice, Cabs. That's cool. I will tell you, I never have really thought about uh, my pain and stuff like that when I've consumed mushrooms. But, as I'm finding out now, once again, there's pain and there's manageable pain. I mean, I think to be 100% pain free, walking around numb all the time would not be a perfect thing to be. There's manageable pain and non manageable pain. I think the gabapentin being on that masked a lot of manageable pain, which obviously, you find out later in life when they're suddenly doing x-ray scans, poking and prodding you and asking you why you haven't been in to see a doctor sooner. Wolf and Hound, what's going on? Good morning. Just kind of kicking back, talking, saying our hellos to everybody. Tis about 5:42. Better make sure I got this bowl situated for the 5:45 rip. How is everything going this morning, Wolf and Hound? And what are you smoking on is the important question. What's everybody smoking on? Weed healthy enough to not want to scream at people. I could just see Cabs in the post office just fucking screaming. So the other two were okay though, Jody? Mr. Crowley. Oh, nice. Packing the bong with you on the trail. That's cool. Aaron, good morning. Good morning, Aaron. Ooh, strawberry guava, Jody, nice. I got a strawberry kush that I grew this summer. Stuff's absolutely awesome. Out of the little over 5 pounds that I ended up with, I would say probably 3 of it was strawberry kush. Ooh, white rhino, nice. Nice. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Mr. Crowley said I dripped through the 80s. Well, I've mentioned it before. Crumblewigg's first experience with acid was last year. And I don't know. The jury's still out on it. The jury is still out on it. And what I got was very good, very clean stuff. So it's either that or some of the medications that Crumble's on stopped him from being able to enjoy that. John Lindsay got strawberry banana, day 40 veg. Nice, John. Nice. Aaron said, I started a auto run, 4 different drains, 9 plants. Cool. Cool. I like Lucy and mushrooms. See, yeah, as I said, I just expected a different experience, I guess. And it's so I started out with 1 tab, it did nothing, took 2, did nothing, took 6, nothing, a little bit of whatever. And I don't know. It's not a challenge to anybody saying that, oh, I need greater, stronger acid. It just didn't do anything for me. So I firmly believe it has to do with the meds that I have been on. Is that Brett Blankenship I see? Good morning, Brett. Good morning, my friend. Bud salad, John said. Nice. You love all the cushions. Mixing can be fun. It really can. Wolf and Hound said, I stopped eating mushrooms after the lake incident. Do we want to know? There's Asomatic wandering back through. Good morning, good morning. Depends on how long you wait for it to work. Well, yeah. Good morning, Susanna. Thank you for stopping in. Cabs, I blocked out tons of time for it to work. I don't mean that I took them like I took 1, then I took 2, then I took like right after one another. That wasn't it. I took one day, and then I turned around, and the next day I tried 2 or 3, whatever it was, and then like a week later I decided to try, a bunch of them and see. So, but it's okay. My feelings aren't hurt. Okay, Wolfenhound, we're going to give you a pass. We will give you a pass on that story. Oh, Mickey Mouse on the little squares. I've seen some with the Marios. Yo, King Green. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are just having some fun chatting, talking about a little of this and a little of that. Dogs are noisy behind me. That they are. Mr. Crowley, I remember the Mickey Mouse. See, when I was little and growing up, the big thing was the sugar cubes with it on it. And when I was in school, they were giving out polio vaccines. And when they gave out the polio vaccines, it was an oral polio vaccine that they gave us on a sugar cube. So my brother and I went home from school. We were really little, and we were like, yeah, Mom and Dad, we had sugar cubes today with medicine on it. They freaked out. They thought they dosed us with acid in school. It was freaking great. Yeah, Cabs. It was just a funny story. Yeah, Mom and Dad not happy. It would have been funny. I mean, if you think about it, our school was attached to Oswego State University, so it could very well have been, for all we know, back then. Yellow mind control. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I've heard some stories about people with bottles and people taking, I don't even know, you can't even call it a heroic dose, but really, really overloading themselves. So I don't know. I would be the kind of person that would not be good with a full bottle of acid, because I would be like, oh, I wonder how much this will do for me. Then I'd be gone for 3 fucking months. which may or may not be funny. Oh, I bet, Cavs. I bet. I bet. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Tripping for the weekend. If I could coordinate it like that, that would be awesome. And you know what's going to be nice? So I'll get out of work at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Don't have to be back in until 5 o'clock on Wednesday. So I always have like almost all of Saturday, Sunday, and all that shit. So I get 2 days on the weekend and 2 days on the week off, which is pretty damn good. So I can fit a lot of fun in there. I think I should be able to. Ooh. I have not tried that, Mr. Crowley. Mescaline? Is that the one that can give you a really upset stomach? Tim Yak says it's the weekend already. Gotta love retirement. Well, you gotta remember, Tim, Crumblewig's coming out of retirement. I've been semi-retired, and there's a couple of different reasons why I'm going back to work. But, you know, obviously, finances, I want to help out with the house some. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on Mrs. Wig right now because I know she's not happy in her job. So I'm going back in to be a segue so that we can find her something that she really enjoys. You know, she's 13 years younger than me, so she's got to work, you know, a decade after I retire. So I'll hold it out for a couple more years. I mean, I'm 60. I can go out at 62 and a half, so I'll work for a few years. But, yeah. Okay, that makes sense, King Green. Cab stepping in. I used to do cocaine off the back of a stripper's ass. Laughing for hours on the mescaline. Nice. Oh, you know what? Hey, it just made me think of something. Asematic. You just put that little, you know, arm there, that little arm like that. Do you guys remember the picture of that lady with the bandana on her head, Rosie the Riveter? Do you know that she died? 101 years old. The lady that was the like poster child for that for World War II. I just thought that was interesting. When you're on shrooms, you can drink the whole time and not get a hangover. That's interesting. Ooh, calves. PCP joints. I'll tell you something that went around here for a while, and that was called coffin nails. They were joints dipped in embalming fluid. You want to talk about something fucked up. All-nighters turned into a week. Absolutely, Mr. Crowley. Yeah, Ace. Yeah. R.I.P. Rosie the Riveter. Grand Rising, Jack Shit Hobo Hideaway is in the house. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, there's a lot of creepy stuff. I remember when Angel Dust and all that was really big when I was young, like very little. And Crumblewig's mother worked in the local hospital. And she would have to go to the emergency room often and draw blood from people and shit like that. And some of the people and the situations and their behaviors on some of these medications, we'll call it, was insane. Good morning, Grower Mo. Good morning. My brother used to get a lot of mescaline, which is peyote. They call it strawberry quick. Huh. Stone Root, you heard Crumblewig's MDMA story, didn't you? It's a good one. Hey, Inu, 34 degrees this morning. I am at 12. Oh, wow, John. Wow. Does anyone know of the birds in the AM? Not again. Chiro, good morning. Good morning indeed. All right, so again, Crumblewig's talked before about having this 25-year bucket list. And there's a bunch of different drugs that I wanted to try and experience. So one of those was MDMA. So I turned around and bought some, which is fine. Not a big deal. That's the only way you can try, just to buy some. So it comes. I get a text along with it, instructions how to take it, which is fine. That's good. So I take it. X amount of time later, the sweat is pouring off for me. My eyes are literally going like this in my head. It was by far one of the most intense experiences in my life. I got violently ill, threw up, felt semi-okay after that. Then I went back, stone, and really read the fucking instructions, which said, hey, only take a quarter of this pill. Only a real fucking trooper takes the whole thing. So I had taken the whole fucking thing, which I was not even remotely ready for, not having a clue as to what I was going to experience. So would I try it again? Yes. At a proper dose? Absolutely. But that had me startled, I'll tell you. Mrs. Crumblewig was like, why are you doing this to yourself? 70s and 80s were your hard partying days, Jody? I know, isn't that the truth, Grower Mo? Holy shit. If we had all the money we wasted on partying, we could have retired when we were 35. That's true. Fair, Inu. Teenager in the 80s, best ever. William Bartow's in the house. What is going on? What is going on? We are rolling right up on 6 o'clock, and I'm not paying attention. Swap out that bowl. There we go. Little hydration. And we'll be getting ready to rip momentarily. Well, I learned these things. I also learned that if I was to obtain some of these things, I have better sources now than what I had before. And that's okay. We live, we learn. Yeah, Stone? Huh. I am not as well versed on those things as I should be, but I am not. I digress. Another little sip. And I say, cheers, cheers. Gonna trim that dog walker OG today. Nice. They say it smokes or smells like wet dog. Cool. Oh, William posted a Bigfoot mushrooms video just for calves on his channel. Nice. Now I got to pop over to William's channel. Fibber. Cheers, cheers. Ooh, and who's got some amnesia haze? Cheers, cheers. Well, cabs, you say you stopped taking an insane amount of drugs once you left the band and stopped playing on the road. That's a positive thing in a roundabout manner, I would say. You've honed in on what really benefits you and helps you as opposed to what's super recreational. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. You know, it's dawning on me lately. I'm realizing it more and more that I'm 60, and I can joke around about it, and I can laugh about it, and I can all this other stuff. I can say I'm living a great life. Struggles, everybody has fucking struggles. I don't know. I'm lucky. I have all you guys that I can chill with and bounce my bullshit off from you, and we can laugh and joke and cry about the same shit. All right, back over to the chat. True Molly looks like needle-sized crystals, not rocks. Yeah, that is one of the things I know, but there's many different forms of stuff out there, and I know there's a lot of stuff that's not even manufactured, made, or whatever anymore, that if you could find, like, what did I watch the other day? Somebody was on a quest for Quaaludes. Now, I don't know if anybody does or doesn't remember Quaaludes, but they were quite a thing, at least back when Crumble was growing up in high school. Yo, homie Grows, what's going on? We are talking about extracurricular drugs right now. Remember, everything we do on here is for documentary and educational purposes. But we've been talking about acid, mushrooms, MDMA, what the hell? Yeah, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Peyote. Definitely hopping around the mushrooms. Yes, Brett. Yes, indeed. Jeez, Cavs. Cavs was living the life of a rock star, throwing them in bathtubs full of ice. I figured you'd remember, Brett. I figured you would. Yep. Yeah, I think it was that Hamilton Pharmacopoeia guy that I saw that was on a quest for him. Yeah. Oh, I bet, John. I bet. Cheers, Gene. Gene, how's work been, my friend? How has work been? Yeah. Fucking Hamilton. I don't know. He gets to do all the fun stuff, but some of it's sketchy as shit. Sometimes I do medicinal crack. Nice one, Mr. Crowley. Hey, how was your triathlon training going? Oh, new job is going well, Gene. I was talking about it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow I go on to my normal shift, which will be overnights on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, yep. I'm looking forward to that, but I got to do the schedule flop today, whereas I'll stay up all night and sleep during the day tomorrow and whatever. So you should drink yourself sober. Yes. Mexico, Brett? I bet you're right. Thanks, Gene. You know, the cool part about tomorrow is we got a big meeting. I get introduced to all the staff in the establishment, meet residents, stuff like that, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's cool. You got a great Mrs. Cabs is great. Nice, John. Keith Lee Stone, what is up? Practice marathon today. Yo, Reese, heading off to work. Please be careful. I don't know what your weather's like, but stay safe and watch out for other asshole drivers. Tell the hubby I said hello. Yo, Wild Bill Groves. I didn't get over to your live yesterday. I apologize. Wrote it down, looked at it, went back in. It was like 12 noon, and I'm like, I didn't even fucking go over. I'm like, you're such a dink. Boom, 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 boom. Facts, facts, indeed. A fast-paced walk down the driveway. Now that's a nice one, Mr. Crowley. Did a sit-up, a push-up, and a fast-paced walk down. That is the triathlon. That it is. +20 pots you're filling this morning, Keithley? I really should snug up a couple of things today, like definitely a snugging up what I'm putting in the ground. Yeah, March will be here soon. Very soon. Big Nog. You do have some great videos, Mr. Crowley. Oh, no shit, Keithley. Your soil all fucking froze? Dang. Someday we should have story time with Mrs. Calves. That would be great. That would be great. I've got 3 big things of peat moss in my garage. I'm sure they're frozen hard as a fucking rock right now. Time to roll, 1 green in my hand. Nice. I gotta tell you, I have very much gotten accustomed to having a joint lit almost all the time during the live. It's quite pleasant. Is that Wasmond I just saw come in? Good morning. Good morning. And how are you? John said, switch to bricks of cocoa bug-free over 2 years now. I have some bricks I'm getting ready to finish using up, and then I'm going to see about going something bagged, but still cocoa. I don't know. I talked to Maine about it. I don't remember if it was can of cocoa or some happy horse shit like that, but I think I'm going to take a look at that. Because I said, not until I finish using up what I have. Oh, you're trying to get to the dentist again today, Bill. I don't want to be any responsible if you like get too high and like fall asleep on your fucking sofa or something, my friend. Unless it's the weather. Now, if it's the weather, man, I can't help you with that one. Biddy boom 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 ba da da na no do 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 do. Big shout out to the 38 people in here. Thank you, thank you. Ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Incoming mail. That's always a nice thing. A moment here. Of course, it's not going to let me preview it right now. Oh, gyros harvesting today. Nice. Give me a second, everybody. I had to check something out here. There we go. Wow. That is awesome. Nice. Gotta love some beautiful pictures of mushrooms. Mushroom porn goes right up there with the weed porn. Absolutely. That is awesome. Happy harvesting, Gyro. Happy harvesting. Cheers to that. See if my joint's still going. Hey, Cyber Edits. What is going on, my friend? Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Jody. Jody's putting it out there for everybody. Have a super safe Tuesday, all. Yes, yes. I know, those are insane. Have you tried them yet, Gyro? I mean, do you have any that you've dried and tried? And how are they? Is it the wavy? Does it make you feel wavy? Oh, you taking a week break, Cyber? Okay, that's cool. About like a hillbilly? Huh. Yo, Reborn Dreams, what is up? Good morning. Maybe a little stronger? Nice. Are you pleased with the result? I mean, are you pleased with what you created? Cheers, cheers, everybody. I get that, Cyber. I get that indeed. It's very easy to get caught up in a lot of stuff like that. Really, Gene? Hold on a second here. Let me finish coughing and go take a look. Huh. So your first short today, and they age restricted it? It happens, Gene. Don't let it discourage you. You have us in the community behind you. You'll be surprised. It will be okay. The hillbilly mushroom slap the dog shit out of you, Cabs. I've never had the hillbillies before. Yeah, it's like I know I can make it happen if I do certain things in the first 5 minutes of my videos. If I swear in the first 5 minutes or if I smoke in the first 5 minutes. That's why I start 5 minutes early on the streams. So that's why I do that. But like this morning, I know I was like not even 10 seconds in saying fuck this, fuck that. So, and I already got the thing on it. So, yep. That's what I'm doing now, believe it or not. I will age restrict my own. But it doesn't bother me. I talk about it because people bring it up, but Big Terp, good morning, my friend. Big Terp said, Big Terp is in the grow. Yes, yes. How many pounds? And I officially get out of a 3x3. My goal is 4 pounds. I hope so for you. I really do. It could just be random, Gene. Could just be random. You know, you showed the plants, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. For some reason, if it was AI, it could have nailed it for anything. Oh, that makes sense too, Frank Seeds. And good morning, Frank. Thanks for stopping in. Difference is, he said, the earlier shorts your plant were too tiny to be recognized by the AI. That's fair. For any of my videos that I put out, I don't know. Who cares? For me, I'm not trying to be Johnny, best grower in the fucking universe. I want you guys to be able to see it. That's what matters to me the most. That is what matters to me the most. Hey, Frank, here's a question for you. Do your plants get noticed now? Because they don't look traditional. So do you get age restricted due to your plants, do you think? Yeah, I get that, Gyro. Okay. I was just curious. Because I was thinking, they don't always look like, I mean, we know what they are, but does AI? Well, Really big terp. Almost got 2 pounds from half of that footprint. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I do my lives, Keithley, and I generally drop one video a week when I'm growing. Sometimes I'll post shorts and stuff, but I haven't done much of that lately. Yo, OG plant janitor, what is going on, my friend? What is going on? Aaron Woodley said, have you heard of the new AC Infinity AI camera? No, I haven't. I'll have to check it out. I know they've got a camera. VivoSun's got a camera. I don't know. Everybody has a camera right now, but might be something to see, something interesting, something for me to waste money on, which Crumbleweed probably would. Absolutely. You have a great day, OG. If you are working, be super safe. Yes, I see you are. So be safe and update us on what you got going on cool there today. To be fair, I've seen carrots with age restrictions. Good morning, Rick. What is going on? What is going on? Yeah, the gold medal hockey game, cyber edit. Somebody had to win, somebody had to lose. That's really it at the end of the day. You know, it was a good game. You know, Crumblewick saw the game 1980 in Lake Placid, the gold medal hockey game, when there were no NHL players in the Olympics because they weren't allowed in until 1998. So, different caliber of game. Both of them were great games, but neither of them can be compared to one another. That's Crumblewick's thought on the games. That could be with the thumbnail, King Green. I've been slamming close-up pictures of my buds with the trikes and everything showing. That's what I've been putting. I don't care. Yo, big movie fan. Good morning. What is going on, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. Oh, the new AC Infinity camera is supposed to recognize deficiencies. Mine would be showing me a middle finger all the time, Big Nog. Give me something else to fuck up in the grow. Yo, Saliman Sal. Cheers, Crumble and friends. I made some PDA agar petri dishes this morning of nice Melback, albino MVP, and Mazatepec cubanus. You rock on, my friend. Thank you for coming in and sharing that with us. We have a number of us that are mycology fans in here. Nice, Jess. Nice. Jess said, Keithley, I'm working on a video featuring Holy Mindset. I may use a clip from your video. Jess Grows Green, good morning, good morning. Yeah, Cyber. We're doing good this morning, Big. Doing good. It's cold here. It's 12 degrees. We didn't get hit with the big storm at the lower part of our state, and the East Coast did, but we are getting our own version of it right now. We are getting snow, about 4 to 7 inches. There's already ice underneath everything, so hopefully we'll warm up today and melt some of that off. I don't know, though. Yeah, you're right. You're right, King Green. It does fuck with the algorithm. Yo, Token Pirate, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, thank you. Yo, Teen Alaskan Finest. What is up? Yo, Mr. Crowley, you go split those atoms, my friend. And if you do another speed walk up and down the driveway, you let us know. And you make sure you're getting some good rest. And don't water your plants today, my friend. If you look at my videos, I only did a 25-day veg and I got them pretty jam-packed. Nice, Keithley. Let me pop your page open here and I will hop over and take a look at that after. Nice. Beep. Nope, I want to be there. Perfect. Oh, Big, thank you so much for the share. I know you always do when you're here, but I appreciate it. I hope everything's been going well for you. Haven't seen you in a little while. I know a lot of people have been taking breaks here and there from YouTube. I get that. Crumbleweed did some of the same. Oh, for up here, what do I do for ice on a windshield? I have become pretty good at using that scrape thing on the back side of your scraper. And I do like an X on it. And then I've got this shit spray. There's cans that have it also. It's like an alcohol spray or something. I don't know what's in the fucking can. But I spray it on there and it lifts all that stuff right off. Or I've got one of those things that goes over my windshield it hooks on from the mirrors, goes across your windshield. You slam your doors and it holds it in place. That will keep all the ice off from the windshield too. Y'all, Little Miss Pop-Tart, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Stone Root, you have a great day too, my friend. Be safe. So here's a question. Wild mushrooms is growing on my own tree log. Can I get the special mushrooms on a deadlock? I don't know. Hopefully somebody can answer that for you. That I don't know. I know I threw out a couple of all-in-one bags outside, and one of them that I threw out earlier in the summer still produced mushrooms for a chunk of time afterwards. Now, is anything going to come up this year? I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see. There we are. Got my crumble ass lined up there finally with the side chat. Change out the bowl. There you go, Rick says. Flip over that cow patty. Creative block, Jess. Can try cloning them. Is that you mean if they were to come back up, I could try cloning them? Oh, no, I know. You're talking about the log for Inu. Just a quick reminder for anybody who wants to come up backstage. I need to be able to see your face, who you are, if you're going to be coming up. And it also needs to be somebody who I'm familiar with from inside the lives. Okay. Hold on a second here. Let me pull you up. Good morning. Oh, you're muted. Your sound's muted. Good morning. Getting no volume from you. Nope, I'm still hearing nothing, my friend.
Is that better?
Yes, there you are. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Where are you tuning in from?
My house in
there you
Alberta.
Go. Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Here to do a quick smoke?
No.
All right. Okay, just stepped up to say hi?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you for stepping up. It's our 6:30 rip, so I'm going to have you step back down, and I'm going to rip with everybody, all right?
All right, man. Take care.
Peace, my friend. There we go. All righty, everybody. It is 6:30. Oh, let me pause that for a second. 6:30, a little quick hydration. Cheers, cheers. I see you back there, little Miss Pop-Tart. Give me 1 minute. All righty. I'm going to bring you up. Let me just look at the chat real quick, okay?
Sure.
Let me see. All right, that's perfect. I just wanted to make sure it didn't jump too far. What do you got there?
My new vape, and I am telling you, it is freaking phenomenal.
Nice, nice.
Straight first time I had ever gotten a vape that was on point.
Nice, nice.
I was shocked. I was like, because I was looking at them, because I'm supposed to be doing that order, and I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to try that brand. And my person just happened to have the brand that I was looking at, and I'm like, ugh. And the hubby and I are having problems, so I'm going to do another live stream trying to get some help this morning. But I was like,
that good?
It's supposed to be frosted punch, and it actually has like a grapey punch flavor.
Nice, nice.
So I seen some last night, and I'm like, those are go-tos. I always go with my go-tos. I need to go outside the box. So my outside the box now is I'm going to try watermelon zittles.
Okay.
Or no, watermelon slushy. Yeah, slushy.
Yeah, that one I haven't heard of. The other I had.
And I'm like, slushy? I'm like, but if this one could be on point, you could just imagine how much that watermelon is going to pop out.
Sure.
I mean, and then I was looking at the wax for my dragon egg, and I'm like, ooh. So I'm going to do bourbon cherry and Mac 5.
Nice, nice. Huh. Cool.
So I'm excited, but yeah, I'm having issues with the hubby and his family, and I really can't go back there. So I'm like, oh, great. And I had to get me a room, and it's just, it was clean except a couple of things. And I'm like, I'm going back to a different motel that I know's better than this.
Sure.
So I've got to figure out how I'm going to do everything, because it's like, so yeah. I'll be,
okay,
going back and trying. Oh man, I had the best food last night.
Did you? Good.
I spoiled myself. I had cheese sticks. I had cheese sticks and baked spaghetti. I know it's not good for my sugar. I understand that. But I took my metformin and it didn't get too high. But I was sitting at a truck stop because I was like, man, it's already, 12 o'clock at night. I'm not going to go to a room, and have to get right back up. No. So I toughed it out, and I stayed up, all night at a truck stop. And I'm like, oh, some don't feel right in my mouth. I'm like, what is that? Oh, shit. For some reason, one of my back teeth is so big that it's hitting my wisdom tooth and broke in half.
Wow.
And it was like a chunk of it come out, and I'm just like, something stuck in my tooth. Oh, shit, that was part of my tooth.
Japers. Well, I'm going to get back to the chat. I'm about 5 minutes behind right now. So All righty. Good luck with the tooth and good luck with everything going on in your personal life. I'm sure it will balance itself back out again. All righty.
All right.
Okay. Always nice to have Miss Pop-Tart come up. So back to that log that Inu asked about. Token Pirate said you can totally do that. Do that grow away. Just need to prepare the log, inject spores, and boom mushrooms. Nice. Nice indeed. Yo, local Weedia, what's going on this morning? Cheers, cheers. Thanks for stopping in. Always nice to see you. Oh, Rick's Candle Lounge got some breakfast and a full tank of Dino juice off to work. Cheers, cheers. There you go, Cyber Edit's going to smoke along with us. Nice. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay too long at Uncle Crumbles' house. Cheddar Pop. I guess you're right there. Half Moon fried mozzarellas are pretty good. I haven't tried them. I have not tried them. I know, teeth breaking is shit. Teeth breaking is shit. Crumblewig's old, so he doesn't have to worry about that. But let me tell you something. Just because you may not have your own teeth or may have a plate or may have dentures or whatever, you have just as much of a fear. And if you have a tooth break, you're fucked. I mean, you're fucked because usually your whole plate breaks in half. Then what are you going to do? Super glue, that shit does not work on them. Yeah. True. When is your appointment, Miss Pop-Tart? I forgot to ask you that. I know you told me before. Is it in March? Like the beginning of March? Oh, 25th. Oh, so your appointment's tomorrow, actually. Nice. Good. I am sure they're going to be able to help you out a super ton. Give you a lot of guidance. You're just going to have to stick to it. Yeah, Syntax said I had a front top tooth removed a few months ago. Wait a minute. I had a few months back, $2,000 for a retainer with one fake tooth. Oh, okay. Well, depending on what this doctor says, you may have to go sooner to your regular doctor. Good morning again, Wasman. Yo, Mr. Trev, what's going on? It's been a minute. And Swerdna. Swerdna. What is going on, my friend? Absolutely, Syntax. Absolutely. Without Syntax said dental should be part of all medical, Medicaid, whatever. Right. Because without good teeth, you can't fucking chew food. And that's why I think they've made food so shitty and mushy now, because we don't have the fucking teeth to support eating it. So they feed us fucking slop so they don't have to worry about it. There, that's my quick public service announcement on why we should have good dental care. Beep, 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 bow. Yeah. Fair. No, that's just gross, pureeing food. I know some people have to eat that way. Don't get me wrong. Crumbawig worked in nursing homes. Crumbawig has worked in many different places and know that that's the reality of things. But don't put us there before we need it. You know, that's a thing. It's a thing indeed. I like a good chew or bite in a steak. Yeah, I've heard people talk about universal health care, and I'm not for it one way or another, because I don't know enough about it. That's why Crumbawig's ignorant to it. But I have friends who live in other countries who say there's pluses and minuses to it, like everything. I just think health care should be, I don't know, it should be kind of the way it is now, except we shouldn't have to pay for it. I guess that's it. I believe it, Cyber. They're expensive. Man, I got dogs snoring behind me right now. Oh, to the ortho? What happened, Swerdna? Everything okay? Whoo! Rick's got an offer out there for anybody with a tooth to come out. Rick said, I got pliers and a cast iron skillet. I'll pull your teeth. I'll charge you $50 a tooth. Oh yeah, it's a cold one out there, Miss Pop Tart. That it is. It is indeed. Down, 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 down. Adjustments for braces. Ah. Cool, Cyber. Comes with free aspirin. Thank you, Rick. You know, I can tell you that there's a lot of validity to that, Tim. Tim said, my grower buddy tells me that curing weed is a learned skill and that it's the toughest part about growing weed. The truth. I think it's a combination too, and that is, I mean, I can cure some weed, but if I put garbage into the cure, I'm going to get garbage out. So I think that's a combination of how you're drying that product and when you get it into the cure. You know, I can say my strawberry kush all cured phenomenal. I think everything cured well, but that cured the absolute best. Oh, that makes sense, Wasman. Never really thought about that. Oh, 3:45 a.m., said Mr. Trevo, which means it is time to rip. Everybody hydrate. I don't have a can of Troll Swerdna. It'd be nice. Oh, your lights are on in 13 minutes? Nice. Local said, can't wait to see the ladies this morning. I know there's something new I notice every morning, even though I'm in the stage I'm in. I don't know. It's a happy Happy growing time for Crumble. Just because everything's beefing up now. And to me, that's freaking great. You know, I mean, I've been looking at him every day. I shoot a video to one of Crumble's sons, which I haven't in a couple of days. I know he's been busy. I felt bad for him yesterday. He was backing out of his driveway and a tractor trailer was coming. So he had to turn into the snowbank or get hit by it. And when he turned into the snowbank, it ripped half his front bumper off. It's like, oh my God. Oh, you only got about 2 weeks left? Nice, local. Wow, Grower Mo. Holy shit. You're running 3 humidifiers? Wow. Thank you, local. Thank you. Oh, Teen said harvested my Tropicana cookies auto yesterday. Good for you. I know I got to get over and look at yours again, King Green, because we are close. We're only a week apart, correct? Yep, a week apart. Yeah, I'll check yours out today. I saw you had a video that you dropped just a few days ago. Humidity's only 35. Geez. I know my humidity in my house is like 31, 32. Now, if I go down into the basement, my basement holds great. The only thing that I realized didn't when I was curing earlier this year down there is where I had my fan. I was stupid. I was blowing it right on the plants and I crisped them right out for some of them. So, yo, Cyber Edits, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. I appreciate you stopping by. And if you want, when you get done with your week off, hey, swing back in and hang out with us. We'd love to see you again. 4 gallons a day in your humidifiers in a 13 by 14 room. Wow. See, if I was to put like, I don't know, probably 2 heaters in my tent, just because my lung room is so fucking cold, I could probably get my heat up over 80 degrees in the tent. When I do that, my humidity goes to the roof because my plants start transpiring. So I'm bottom feeding and they're drinking like little bitches. But I can't do that on a consistent basis. So, yeah, Teen. Teen's like, 4 gallons is a lot. Sorry, I didn't even smoke yet. Yeah, I can actually, if I'm right, my lights came on a few minutes ago. Give me a second here and let me hop into my tent and see if it'll come on from here. Yeah, my tent's 76. My humidity's 57.3 right now. My VPD's like a 1.3. So they haven't been on that long, the lights. Yeah, that's good enough for me at the moment. But my other tent that's in the living room, which has no plants, no nothing in it, that's just open with the door to the living room, the humidity is 31.9 with a temp in the house of 70.5. Or at least in that tent. No light on, no nothing else. And that is a lot of work. Oh, you can get it up to 67 if you boil water on the stove. Yo, blazing! Finally, blazing, Mr. Rogers Crumblewig. Ha ha! Good morning, blazing. I hope everything is going well with you, sir. Maine said percentage in my room. I don't know what the hell you're saying, Maine. No, that's not bad at all. 77 and 51 there. Nice. Oh, packing your stuffs up. Nice, nice. That's good. Good for you. Ragnar, good morning. What is up? Yeah, the AC Infinity apps like that, I don't have it set up because, for one, it's just easier to have it on the Bluetooth in the house, I think it is, or whichever way it's set up that I could read it across town, I don't do. Some of it had to do with our router here in the house, just pinging it out there, and then I just gave up on it and said, fuck it, do I really care that much? I'm never not at the house, except when I'll be at work, so. Oh, 80 degrees and 58% humidity. Thank you, Maine. Grormo said I have a package at the post office distribution center for 11 days. I have little hope to no hope it's coming. Fucking post office. I'm thinking. I am thinking that I should drop another bowl in here for the 7 o'clock rip. Ba-da-ba. Ah, Rick is heading out into the pits of hell canned corporate America. Rick, be safe out there. Have a super day. We will continue to smoke on for you. Absolutely. Nice, Tim. Nice. Absolutely, Miss 420. Stay on top of it. Stay on top of it. Ba 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 ba. Huh. Give me a second, everybody. I've got a big drag on my other screen here. I got a lot of drag this morning. Like I've got tons of lag on my side of things. So I didn't know if you guys have a lot of lag. Yeah, it is. So spruce it up a little bit, Blazing. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? You missed our run. We had a run talking about, Cabs is going for munchies. What did I do yesterday? I know because it's my second screen over here that's lagging. So I often just pay attention to my StreamYards ones. One second. All right. Sorry about that. French fries and banana moon pie. Chocolate cake does sound good. Yeah, I made brownies yesterday. Day before that, I made, I don't know, I was watching some lady on YouTube. She took biscuits, threw them in muffin tins, cut them into little triangles, threw them in muffin tins, added fruit on top of it, and then baked it and made, milk and 10x sugar icing for it. So I made those. They were fucking great. Super, super great. Cab said, going else, I'm eating everything. Nice. Reborn Dreams, nice. 5 ounces of trim in the freezer. Homie grows his back like cooked crack. Nice. Nice. The brownies were good. They really were. I got another box of them. I'm going to freaking probably make those up too. Mrs. Wig enjoyed them as well. So that's nice. Nice, local. You got one of those waffle makers. Nice. Well, sugar's an important part of the day. Inu said made weed tea. Bottle it up, still in the fridge. Big ass pot. Nice. Oh, strawberry and banana shortcake. Nice, thinking outside of the box. Yes. Inu, easy, my friend. Easy. Inu's like, I thought I saw a car coming right at me. Am high. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You were smoking on the Gypsy Grape after the shrooms this morning. Yes. I did forget about that. There was one my grandmother used to make, and I don't know what the name of it is. There was a name that it was called back then, but you can't use that terminology now. It was a very dark chocolate cake with coffee in it also, but it didn't taste like coffee. The coffee just made it super rich. It's like the moistest chocolate cake you'd ever want to have in the world. I don't even know where the recipe is anymore. I could probably look it up and find it, but super, super good. Not quite as chewy as a brownie, but awful close. That sounds good. A lemon peel cream cheese glaze. Nice. Oh, Cavs, Swerdney got the sheep shaggers. Yes. 1 second here. We're going to get Inu up on stage. What's up, my friend?
Well, I'll go out, Crumble. Oh, I started at 7 o'clock a little early.
That's okay. Let me just take a little sip.
Yeah, fun fact.
That's right. Let's go.
this coconut water, right?
All right.
This is yellow coconut, real sweet.
Neat.
So, fun fact: coconut. Sorry, coconut is the biggest seed in the world.
Really?
Yeah, so
That's
it's the
cool.
biggest seed in the world. You could chop it up, drink coconut water with it. You could chop the meat up and then have coconut water. Or damn, why this thing all extra? I can't even really. I changed my setting on the camera to mirror off, but it looks like it's doing the opposite. I can't even control it. Okay.
There we go. Is
What's
that
going
better?
on, man? Yeah. You don't need that much humidity when you're in deep flour. It's
Yeah.
just the first couple weeks for the stretch, and then after that, you could gradually just drop it. So you don't really need that much humidity.
Yeah. I'm this one I'm riding and learning. I'm learning so much this run.
Yeah, it's looking good too. Got them cuts from Maine. And boy, you a G. You got the cuts and put it in the fridge for like a week and then took them out and rooted them. Big up to you. Shit, some people
Hey.
can't do that.
Well, you got to remember, he sent me more than what I have growing. I murdered him in the beginning. Oh, I did.
Okay.
I brutalized these poor plants. So
Okay.
being that I'm where I am right now, I feel good about it.
Yeah. Hey, we 45 and man, look at this. A Jamaican guy like me, I got my mask. I got everything ready to go. I got a jacket, a light jacket, a long sleeve, and it's only 45. So I don't know.
Jeez. Man.
But all right, man. Cheers to that, man. I ain't gonna hold you up. I'm on the clock.
Right.
I'm 2 minutes on the clock, so I gotta go show my face.
That's right. All right, my friend. Thank you for coming up.
All right, cheers, Uncle Crabby. Bless up. One love.
Oh, that is always awesome having Inu come up. Let me. Oops, what am I doing here? There we go. All righty. Perfect. He froze on the screen, so that happens. That happens indeed. Green Oracle, what is going on, my friend? What is going on? Thank you for stopping in. And Madtown Dope, about to wake the kid up, get her ready for the bus. And you're stopping in to saying, hey, thank you so much. So, Blazing, you're allergic to bananas? Local, you are allergic to peaches. Wow. I am thankful I don't have an allergy of any sort. Well, I do to some medication, but it's, what the hell do I want to say? They don't manufacture it anymore, so I don't ever have to worry about that. Hold on a second here. Huh. Sorry about that, everybody. Don't know what that was, except me hitting buttons I shouldn't be hitting right now. It is true. 45 degrees, that is a lot. That is a lot. I am thinking maybe a dab's in order. Why don't we do a dab at do a little dab at 710. Got some of that. That is some of the strawberry kush that I pressed myself. I have a little of that. Kev said I'm allergic to ass hats. Well, I think many of us have that allergy. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Nice. Gonna fire this bad boy up. Yo, next grow, what is up? Was just preparing for the next rip, the 710. Got a dab set up for that. Gonna use the Bomb E-Rig. I have some strawberry kush that I pressed myself. Little homegrown. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Yo, Carolina Greenery, good morning, good morning. Thanks for swinging in. Oh, John, you got a Nug Smasher XP? Dang. I'm going to be honest, I'd be pressing the shit out of things. Not that I don't have a press and not that I haven't pressed, but I haven't in a while either. That's very factual. Maybe I will out of this next run. Maybe I'll take one of my GG4s and just press it. Can't hurt. Thank you for that spam blazing. Always nice. Token Pirate said I can smoke this bowl. I done the chores. Fair enough. The reward system. I do that sometimes. That I do. That's why I make sure I don't make a whole bunch of joints up. Because I know I will do 50 chores just so I can smoke fucking continuously. But I don't think they'll approve of that at work. I don't know. Something's telling me that. Fair enough, Token. Fair enough. Yeah, the only day that's going to be a weird one for sleep or whatever is Wednesdays. Just because Wednesdays, I'll do the live in the morning, finish up here at 8. I'll have to crash out. You're asking when I work, Blazing. So tomorrow night, I move on to my overnights. I work from 10 o'clock on Wednesday until 8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Then it's 11 at night on Thursday until 8 o'clock on Friday. And then 11 at night on Friday until 10 o'clock Saturday morning. And that's it. So it's 3 overnights, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Alexa, turn all lights off. Thank you. Yeah, so the only day that I'm early in for the overnights is tomorrow. And that's, as I said, that's the first day that I'm shifting to the overnights. Any training that I've had done so far has been just on days. But the overnights will be my permanent position. Yo, Tom Kerr, 33 Grows is in the house. Good morning, good morning. And gonna fire this up so we can do our dab. John Lindsay says, got from the stash frosted socks, ICANN, THC, Paloma Punch, Trichome Valley, Dab Merino, Cherries OG, and White Cherries, Rasta Jeffs, Orange Gasm, and Strawberry Banana. GDP Auto Hope is good for DGC Cup. Nice. Parker, what's going on? Caught your video. Nice. All right, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Let's rip. I got to let the dog out at the same time. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Why is it you always have to go out when Parker comes in? Here, go ahead. Come sit under my desk. Come on. Why don't you ever want to come say hi? You're such a little fucker. Ooh. Oh, excuse me on that rip. Yo, Hal, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for swinging in. Always nice to see you. I'll get right to you, Ragnar. Give me 1 second here, my friend. Lit wick. Good morning. Yes, yes. Da 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 da. All right, let's get Ragnar up here while I'm coughing my ass off.
What's up, everybody?
What is going on, sir? really hard to hear your audio, Ragnar.
Because I'm not trying to be loud.
Oh, okay.
Yes, again, I know how to do that. It's kind of cold here, though.
Yeah. What are you at right now, my friend?
We're in Texas. We're probably one of the most blessed states right now in terms of temperature.
Okay.
So I don't even want to mention it because everybody's stupid, man, because it's frozen here.
No, but I mean, it's things that people are used to in their climates, and it's very uncomfortable for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. And I'm over here the one complaining about the heat, going, man, I want to move north. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah.
When you start seeing cars encased in ice for weeks, it's like, you're not going anywhere. You might as well call an Uber.
I know. Isn't that stuff crazy? Yep, that stuff is crazy.
There's that one. I think there's that one car that I want to say it was like in somewhere in New York or Northeast, and like multiple people like it's still frozen. Like they came by because the dude had to have parked like under a busted pipe or run off or something. It was like, bro, you picked the worst spot to park in. Like all the wet stuff that dripped down and then froze all over his car. His car, like.
They had in Buffalo, New York, they had a water main break.
I think that might have been where it was at. It was
the water came up. There were cars like half buried in all the ice in the streets. That was messed up.
I was like, I'll chisel out your car for $40.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
I'd be like, look, man, I'm going to take an axe to it at first. Let's get them big chunks off. That would be kind of fun. It'd be different.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, different for someone down here.
Yep. All right. It's almost 7:15. Let's take a rip, man.
I went and got my damn bike. I thought my bike was having bearing issues. It just needed to be cleaned. But I'm having a throttle issue, so that's covered under warranty, so that's getting replaced for free.
Nice.
But today. Can't get off unless cough. I'm gonna pick up back where I left off with getting my driver's license stuff finished. I gotta go to the DPS. I'm gonna go on there and make sure I'm going to have everything filled out exactly as it's needed. Then watch the video, and then maybe tomorrow try and go in and see if I can get a same day appointment.
Okay.
I might as well just go ahead and make the appointment for 3 months down the road because I know that same day appointment shit probably ain't gonna happen. Not with the DPS, that never works. Doesn't matter where you go, DPS, post office, IRS, any government agency of any kind, small, little, the deal, even they're such a pain in the ass. Nothing. It's like, anyway. But enough of that. Unpleasant. Have to do shit. Because I'm seeing light crest over the horizon.
The horizon, very nice. Very nice.
We'll take a rip. Hope everybody's doing all right.
Hey,
I didn't check chat because I'm still in half asleep mode and I'm trying to fucking add to it.
All right. Sounds good, my friend.
But on that note, everybody, have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful evening, day, wherever the heck you're at.
That's right. Hey, you too, my friend. Thanks for coming up, Ragnar.
No worries, y'all. See you later. I'll be in chat. No worries.
All right, my friend. Nice. Always nice having Ragnar come up. Yo, how? I am doing absolutely fantastic. Yo, Fish and Gold, what's going on? What is going on? Is that Fazoli? Yes, it is. Fazoli, what's going on? Yes, Puppy Dog was running around in here before. Yes, yes. 24 days until spring. Yes, yes. Homie Grow says, can I pet the dog? Can I pet the dog? I want him to come up here, and he never wants to come up here. Pisses me off. If my little one was out, he would. Little Chug, he'll come sit in my lap. Can you see the size of that chicken? Daisies and daffodils coming up there. Spring is sprung. No kidding. Good for you, Token Pirate. Good for you. That was mighty fine cock, says the dog. I like the seasons, though, Tom. That's the thing. I do enjoy the seasons. Jimmy John, what's going on, you pothead? What is going on? Yeah, we've been smoking a little bit, chatting a little bit. There's Mary. Good morning, Mary. How are you this fine day? So nice to have you rolling in with us. Just hanging out, chatting, toking, smoking, all that good stuff. Nice. Blazing Silver. Spring has sprung. The grass has riz. I wonder where the birdie is. Blazing, thank you. Just catching up in the chat, everyone. Catching right up in the chat. Good morning, Alexandra. Mrs. Ogo Alexandra's in the house. Good morning, good morning. I hope everything is well in your world. Haven't heard from Jax, but I'm sure Jax has been using us as a timer as per normal. We're rolling up on the 7:20 rip because it's going to be 4:20 somewhere for all our West Coasters out there. Yo, Seymour, what's up, my friend? Seymour. Cheers, cheers. Let me hydrate. Oh, nice. Blazing Silver says, I defend my dissertation tomorrow at 11 a.m. Blazing, that is freaking amazing. This rip is for you. Yes, yes. Cheers, cheers. Lit, what's been going on in your world, my friend? What is going on? I spend so little time getting over to people's pages when I should. Yo, Ned Denver, what is going on, my friend? What is going on? That's right, Dabs, ahoy. Is that Jeff and Wendy growing old? Thanks for coming in. So nice to see you. Hope everything's going well in your world. I have been a crumble slacker and have not been around to a lot of people's chats and lives lately, so my apologies. There's Ogo Jack's been lurking. That's nice. Thank you for listening in. Yo, Fat Buds, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Yeah, chat's pippity popping along. Or as, I don't know, somebody used to say it's popping. The chat's popping. It's a funny saying. All kinds of bullshit, but you're keeping a good attitude? Good. Good to hear. Well, if you need to vent or you need us to put the evil eye on someone, you just let us know. We got each other here. Yes, look at that. It's a nice one, Jimmy John. Ogo Jacks, good morning, chef. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Nothing shaking but the leaves on the trees. How's your weather there today, Fat Buds? We got fucking ice, snow, and 4 to 7 inches coming. And then it's going to get warm, and then it's going to freeze again. Thank you, Blazing. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I like to think that, you know, this whole morning slot between me being here, between Dragons being here, you know, it's a great thing for the community and people have a place to go. And I think that's super important to have those safe places that we can go hang out, chill, talk about anything. Talk about anything. I was wondering if we were gonna take a path down the reminiscing of early childhood movie shows or kids shows with the Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, but that was a crumble brain thing. I know my brain goes way out there when I'm coming up with names and shit. Ooh, bad weather popping off there. That's what we got right now. We weren't supposed to have it. So why we are is beyond me, but I'll take it. It's not feet of snow. All Cabs did it. Strawberry and banana shortcake with lemon peel cream cheese glaze. And I'm sure Cabs did not bring enough for everybody. Yo, Zombie Queen, what's going on? Much love and positivity to all from Zombie Queen. Thank you for coming in. It has been a fat minute since I've seen you. Hope everything's doing great in your world. Well, thanks for stopping in and saying hey, and thanks for listening along, Jax. We'll let you get back in it. Yeah. Thanks, Zombie. So, Fazoli says, what kind of cheese does Crumble like on his burgers? My absolute favorite is a blue burger. So, it's a burger. Crumbled blue cheese. slice of red onion, slice of tomato. That's it. Preferably, if I could get an awesome sourdough roll, that would make my fucking day. But that's what kind. Obviously, in a regular run-of-the-mill, I like American cheese, a good, solid American cheese. None of this orange stuff that doesn't melt, that I don't know why we sell in stores. But, yeah, the good old solid American or blue cheese. Cabs is going Swiss. Cabs is going Swiss. Oh, that's a good one. Good one. 33 gross. Tom Purr just said to Blazing, I'd like to visit Austin, Texas. Just want to go see the Kill Tony show live. That would be funny to see. Is that Upstate I saw roll in? Yes, it is. Upstate, what's going on, my friend? What is up? Yo, Hookstagram. Yes, we have been talking about gnawing on some food here. Yes, yes. With the blue cheese, I don't know. With the American cheese, absolutely. I would rail bacon on that. Parker said, been waiting on a package from Dragon over a month and a half now. Emailed him and he never got back with me. I would suggest maybe email him again. I know he sends a lot of stuff out. I know people do have some issues with shipping. Some do, some don't. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, good sir. Hookstagram. Oh, now, okay, if we're going to go into smoked Swiss, yeah, smoked Swiss can be good on a burger. So if we're going to talk burgers, what do you prefer your burger to? I like bison. Bison's really good. Very lean, but really good. Now that with some solid, like thick cut, super bacon, could be good. A crumble wag. That's the same way. I like a burger. Must be a New York thing. There was a place down in Nyack, New York. Crumble lived in Nyack, New York and worked in Nanuet for about a year. There was a place called the Celebrity Diner in Nyack, and that's like, it slapped so fucking much. It was one of those big, gigantic, super shiny Airstream diners, and it's probably still there. Parker said no bacon, no MF cheese, or a nasty-ass sourdough bread. Colby Jack, damn, I didn't think we'd, like, get on burger hate with cheese. Good God. Good God, my friends. Okay, that works, King Green. King Green says if I'm Evan Swiss, I'm Evan Shrooms on my burgers. Yes. Yes, indeed. Fazoli's just being hungry. Flitwick said Exodus blue cheese. Exodus cheeses. Or cheese. Blue cheese needs to be in my garden. Fair enough. That's right. We can't. Fazoli's a Munster guy. Okay. $73.27 kick lately. You gonna come in here? Well, come say hi. Come on. Come on. No? Come on. No? Fine. I will ignore you again. Okay, local said lean beef, sesame toasted bun, American cheese, ketchup, extra caramelized onions. That can be nice. Lettuce, mayo, done. Provolone salad, lettuce, tomato, ketchup, and onion. Fat Buds, I will tell you something. When it comes to wild game, which I have cooked, beaver was the absolute favorite that I had. What a clean freaking animal that is. So clean tasting. It is freaking amazing. Absolutely. Wasman's going for a stuffed burger. Absolutely. Medium bison with blue cheese and bacon and a fried egg. All right, Reborn's upping it now, dropping that fried egg on there. Ha! So I got one burger left in the fridge right now. And I certainly have some jumbo eggs. And I know I have cheese. And I know I got some other stuff like that. So I know what Crumble's going to be having shortly. But on that note, and with that alarm, let me flop over to a new bowl. And I say, cheers, cheers, everybody. Ah, you were a chef. You know what's funny? There is a number of us in here, Wasman, that were chefs, which I think is funny. I mean, Crumble was an executive chef for 23 years in total. And yeah, there's a bunch of us around in here. Agreed, Brett. Beaver is good. Burger hate, I've never heard such a thing as that phrase. Oh, upstate, you know where I'm talking about. Nice. So, upstate, I gotta ask a question. So, near where that is, there was a plaza, and in the plaza, there was a Ponderosa. Do you remember all the way back then? It had to be fucking 30 years ago. In that area. There's a reason I'm asking. Don't forget the onions and gravy if we go Swiss. Ooh, I don't know about a gravy on a burger. Messy burgers are fantastic. Do not listen to Fazoli. Oh, a junker plate? Are you talking about like the, we have garbage plates up here. Ooh, a double junker, extra hot sauce. Yes. Marinated inside out, smoked, extra sharp cheddar. We got some solid food suggestions in here for burgers. And it's fucking 7:30 in the morning. This is great. Yeah, that fried egg is solid. You bite into it. Maine's just throwing bacon in. Maine just wants the bacon. I have the bacon too this morning. Jimmy John, some nice fresh pico de gallo on top of yours. That's got to be Parker. I'm telling you. So I had to do, somebody brought me for a wild game cooking thing that I did for demonstration that I did for one of the clubs that my father ran. They brought me all sorts of different shit. And this one fucker shows up with a beaver. Let me tell you something. Those assholes are not small. Fucking beavers like this big from head to tail. You don't realize that they're that big. So this thing weighed like 40 pounds. So I made burgers. I made sausage. I also made a chocolate cherry beaver for people to try and like that. We had a lot of fun with it, but it is such a clean animal. It's not gamey at all. I'm telling you, Parker. Yeah, I know, local. I should have clarified who's cooking the food. Yo, Jack in the Green Talk. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? Oh, Ned Denver's going cheddar, bacon, egg, garlic, aioli. Dang. Yes. We are the greatest cooks. I bet you most of the people that came up with the badass diehard munchies for stoners were stoners. I bet you. And if they don't use them, they should be. Nice, John. Culinary school in high school. Awesome. Italian restaurant, Central London. I can tell you for a fact, local media, that when I was in France, though I was a non-appreciative snot nose and 15 or 16 years old, I can tell you that all of their food over there at that point in time, I mean, when we ordered in restaurants, there were usually a small fish shop at market attached to the back of most restaurants that butted up against them. And they got their stuff that fresh. And the cheeses being made in the shops and stuff like that were just phenomenal. Fazoli said, I knew I asked the right group. How am I supposed to know this? Crumbleweig's an old ass, Parker. Ponderosa said they did have something about their chicken wings, Tom. You're right. They had that pepper spice in it. So, funny story, way back in the day, that Ponderosa Crumblewig ran. And man, I can tell you stories about that fucking place, but I'll save that for a day when we start talking about places where Crumblewig used to work and the shit that he either went through, put people through, or whatever the case was. Because they all had good stories. Every single place. Do the numbers work out, Lit, that it's something you could do? Oh, the Junker played again. You know, we don't have, I think I have to go to Rochester to get a good one. I'm sure Syracuse has them. We just don't have anywhere in town that does them as far as I know. Though I could check with my kids. They would be on top of that. Yeah, it kind of does, Reborn. Kind of does. Might as well be. It had its place upstate. It did. You know, if you take a look at the trends of food and everything, back when the buffets were the cat's ass, that was a place to go. We had one in our town for years. Now it's a Taco Bell. Yep. As funny as that is. Chocolate cherries can catch a beaver. Ah, indeed. You catch 40 to 50 pounders? Sorry I got behind in the chat, guys and gals. Okay, Jack. Completely honest, I don't. Local said no on the beaver. All right, that's fair. Well, you got to remember that groundhog that's true also. Very clean animal, Brett. I will tell you something. Beavers are strong. They work so fast. You pop their dam and they will be fixing it. They'll try to fix it while you're doing that. And definitely, if you don't have it open wide enough, they'll fill it right back in overnight. They're that freaking resourceful. Don't care if they can swim. Just catching up over here in the chat, everyone. Sorry. We got off on a beaver tangent, I see. Yeah, we had a Golden Corral upstate in, yo, Grower Mo, you getting out of here? Thank you for hanging out with us for a while. Much appreciated. You have yourself a super day and rest of the week. If I don't see you, be safe. Hope the new job is going well. But yeah, Golden Corral, we had one in Fulton. And I loved the food there. After it closed, I went into a restaurant auction there because we were going to buy equipment. And we couldn't buy any equipment because the place was so disgusting that we were afraid of bringing all the bugs and everything back into our establishment. That's how bad it was. And I never ate at one of those again, you know. Figured you'd jump in with that, Jimmy John. Ooh. Boy, oh boy. Was whipping right along there. A big shout out to everybody in here, the 52 of us. Thank you, thank you. We were just talking about burgers, and we got off from burgers to, I don't know, I said something about bison, and then it went to wild game shit and cooking a beaver, and trust me, people said they would not try it, or they said it was good. I have had it. I think it's fine. It's a choice. Hey, Neil, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for swinging by. Nice to see you. Jimmy John can't reach a top loader, so he's got to have a front loading washer. That's funny. No, I do. I see all different sides of that, Jack. I just have to be careful that I don't go down a path that I really get laughing my ass off on. Parker, did your dad put up those groundhog traps? The ones with the teeth that would like slam down in their hole? It's like, oh my God. Those were vicious traps. But you had to strategically place where you were, to find them. And for the groundhogs here, they are not small. We had one out in the yard that was about half the size of a beaver. It was big. And a small trap like that, I don't think does that much. I don't know. What does Scrumboid know? Calves, yes. The Fresh Princess is growing her first cannabis plant, and it is Gypsy Grape. She's doing an amazing job. Swing over there and take a look. Take a look. She is doing fantastic. Fat Buds is back. And yes, Maine, those groundhogs will fuck up a field. They came out of the woods. I don't know. They came out to eat some bird seed, and then they went back into the woods. I don't give a shit if they want to do that. If they're not going to tear up my lawn because they want to come and eat that shit, fuck, let them. Hal said groundhogs are assholes. Nice, Parker. Indeed, Jack. You just promised that a minute ago, Jack. Oh, it's time to get another water here. We are rolling up on 7:45. Hey, Robert's Place. What is going on, my friend? What is going on? Thank you so much for popping in, especially right now. It is 7:45. Gonna hydrate. Gonna rip. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Nice, Tim. All right, Maine. You have a great day. I'll try and hook up with you later if you're going to be around. Once I am pushing through my marathon of staying up or some shit like that. So, but I'll reach out to you later, my friend. Do-do-do-do. Nice. Nice. If I don't move that back there, I will not clean it later. And then I'm going to be pissed off at myself. Yo, Lori, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Did you ever get your heat situated yesterday with everything coming on and all that? It was so freaking cold. Yeah, she is doing a great job over there, Wasman. I was lucky my first grow. My ladies were monsters. And they were auto flowers. I mean, monsters enough that I had to like super crop them because, and when I did, I had to super crop them over like that much because they were just hitting the top of the freaking tent. Sounds like a plan, Miss Pop Tart. Stay toasty. Do 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 do. Ba da ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. All righty, Tom. Thank you for coming in. You have yourself a super day. We'll be back tomorrow morning, I believe, unless we have a super big storm. If we have a super big storm, then no, I'll still be here in the morning. That's not going to change anything. So, yo, Big Mo, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for popping in. Thank you, thank you. Well, I'm glad you are here, Lori. Do 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 da da da. Ooh, big shout out to everybody in here. Yes, let's go, let's go. It's nice having Inu up earlier. No, I don't want to do anything like that. I get haunted by YouTube to monetize and like that, and I don't want to. I think that's more of a problem than anything else for Crumbleweek because I'm consistently on here 4 days a week, and I don't know. I'm shadow banned, so or whatever that's called, where they don't push our shit to the front. So, you know, Fat Bud, never mind. I'm not going to go down that route, Fat Buds. You mean, do I have a crumbleWig.com? There is one of those out there, yes. There's nothing on it, but it is mine. Or it was, unless I let it expire, but I don't think I did. Yeah, those are the things that confuse the shit out of CrumbleWig. See, back when CrumbleWig I've had a couple of businesses in my life. I had a catering business. I had my online business that was a big, gigantic eBay resale business. When I had that, I don't know where the fuck I was going with it, so never mind. CrumbleWig's super high right at this precise moment in time. So we are winding down perfect with it being 7:50 in the morning. Ooh, smoking hash and getting ready to sleep for the next couple of hours. Nice fishing gold, nice. Hey, you were up being a fun guy. Nothing wrong with that. And if you can get into being able to crash out for a couple of hours and get on with your day, hey, super good for you. As I said, Crumbleweek does the flip tonight, 2 nights. Make my shift my hours tonight. So starting tonight, I'll be up overnight for the next few nights. So just getting in the swing of things, so I'm ready for it tomorrow. Yes, yes. Yeah. You know, I'm thinking that I'm going to hit a couple of drags off this joint. She'll bring us right up to about 8 o'clock, I'm guessing. Or somewhere into there. What's everybody got planned for today? Please rephrase the statement. Made no sense to me. If it's me, I have no idea what the hell I was talking about. I can own that. I can own that like a motherfucker. I have about the attention span of a flea right now, I think. So unless I'm reading it in front of myself and making notes of it, Crumblewick ain't going to remember it. Yo, Hayes, what's up, my friend? What is up? We're talking about how Crumblewick's kind of high right now and not remembering too much of what the hell he's talking about. Well, that's one of the things. You know, Token Pirate says, I like being shadow banned. I know YouTube ain't going to let a load of strangers come into my lives. That is one thing that, you know, I was asked yesterday, Jack Shit, who I'm very good friends with, wanted to know if I wanted this to get bigger and everything and like that. And I like it the size that it's at right now. I mean, we have manageable chats. We can have manageable conversations. It's fun when the chat goes whipping along, you know, and we hop on to a topic that everybody can relate to, you know, and it's really cool. But yes, so that does help control that at times. Nice. Inu said, work until 2, get home, cutting coconuts, finishing up on a paint job in the bathroom, a little trim job. Nice. Nice. I got recommendations for chicken diapers. I do not, but isn't that a real thing, Hal? Tim said, got some freshly dried lemon cherry cookies, smoking it. Fresh is fun and edgy. Nice. Nice. Hmm. Nice fishing gold. Where'd you go steelhead fishing, if you don't mind me asking? You're right, John. You could have 500 in the chat, but 300 are there for giveaways and trolling. I watch it jump sometimes. This is the one that I don't understand. And maybe you guys can help me out with this. So I have been in a couple of other content creators who frequent our lives here. And when I've been over to some of their lives, it'll just jump from like 50 to 1500 or 800 or whatever. But then when I go back to watch the live later, when it's telling me views, it's only showing me like 300 views. So if there were all those other people in the room, where the fuck did they go? I guess that's my question. Where the fuck did they go? That was a crumble observation. Cabs, 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 cabs. Are you full now, cabs? I would hope so. Though I am still thinking of the that burger this morning. But I don't think that's going to be my breakfast. Oh, nice, cabs. Working on a video for the good old U of Tube. Dun, 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 dun. You still kicking around, Shadow? Very nice, very nice. I don't know how I stretched this cup of coffee out to make it this whole live. A big shout out to the 41 of us in here. Thank you, thank you. Boom, boom, bum, bum, bum. Well, I think I'm going to rip on this after I hydrate a little bit. I am hoping everybody's going to have an absolutely awesome week ahead. As I said, probably going to stay close to home today, depending on what the missus wants to do, with it all being icy and snowy and shitty at the moment. So, yes, yes. But on that note, hey, cheers, cheers, everybody. Blazing, you have yourself an absolutely fantastic day. Hey, Rob, good morning, good morning. How are you? What is up, my friend? Hey, local, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. You have a super day yourself. Hal, thanks for swinging in. Always nice to see you. Whew. Yes, yes. Yeah, getting ready for the day. I got to figure out what the hell I'm going to bring to eat tomorrow at work. If I'm going to be there 15 hours, I'm going to fucking eat. What would be really nice is if we got fed there. That would be fucking awesome. Which there's a chance that could be a thing. Definitely would be different. Wasman, alrighty, my friend. You have a fantastic day. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Of course we gave you the munchies. You were supposed to be getting breakfast, Miss 420. Alrighty, everybody. I'm going to head out. I want to thank y'all for coming. Get out there today. Be safe if you have to leave and you're dealing with the shitty weather, but if you're going through the day, spread some love. Let people know you care. Reach out, give them a call, send them an email, send them a message. Just let them know you care. It'll make all the difference in the world. Help grow this community. Peace, everybody. Love y'all. Beep, beep, boop, boom.